before they can.
And this you would do through executive action, assuming Congress doesn't act.
Correct.
Because Joe Biden, the former vice president, one of your rivals for the nomination, he responded to your approach, and I'll quote him, by saying, what happens if the next guy comes along and he wipes it all out? In other words, if you take executive action, the next president, assuming it's a Republican, let's say, he can order or she can order a totally different executive action, wiping out all of you. The beauty of having a law is it stays in effect.
But as Vice President Biden well knows, where Congress fails to act, then it is incumbent on the executive branch of government to act. And so where Congress fails to act, I am prepared, when, God willing, elected President of the United States, I'm prepared to act through executive action. And let us also be clear.
That is a professional tap dancing movement of the question, because you still didn't answer the question. But why in the world is CNN peddling this Kamala Harris? She ain't gonna get the black vote. As a matter of fact, more of you melanated people need to get on YouTube, Facebook, Snapchat, whatever you use on the internet, and just continue to keep talking about this two-faced hypocrite, Kamala Harris. But CNN, for some reason, boy, they peddling her hard, even after she gets slammed during debates and looking like some type of cockeyed fool by Representative Gabbard. But you don't hardly ever hear much about her, about CNN. So the powers that be has gotten a fix in to try to pump up this woman who actually threw a lot of our people in jail and loved doing it, who actually forced by law mothers to make their children go to public school. And that's something, truancy, that's what they call it, something like that, truancy. Man, it's just crazy. This woman is a communist. This is what she is. She's a flat-out communist. And I'll tell you, it's just sad the way you see CNN. Why is CNN promoting this idiotic, stupid woman? That's my question. God, look at this.
This, among other things today, if a Democratic president wants to tackle the most important issues facing our country, then he or she must have the ability to do so, and that means curtailing Republicans' ability to stifle the will of the American people. In the past, you said you're conflicted on the whole.
Sound like they are the ones that's stifling the will of the American people by coming up with all these communist policies.
Simply have, as the House of Representatives have, a simple majority to pass legislation.
I agree with Harry Reid.
It's going to make me sick listening to her.
If Congress is going to continue to do what it's been doing, which is to obstruct progress for partisan purposes, then we do need to get rid of it. I agree with that.
Well, but you know that it's a two-edged sword, because it helps the Democrats sometimes if there's a Republican.
And to your point, that is why. Listen, let's be clear about the benefits, right? So I go.
She always want to be clear. Let's be clear. Let's be clear. I'm gonna tell you what's clear. You ain't even gonna get the nomination for the Democratic Party. I don't care how much CNN peddle you. You just simply ain't gonna do it, because, I mean, your track record is messed up, especially with downtown Willie Brown. You bad news, and the black community knows it, and you ain't gonna win. You just simply ain't gonna win. You damn sure ain't gonna get it with men. You ain't gonna get the man's vote, so you can just forget about it. See, I keep telling you, see, CNN is all but ensuring that Donald Trump will be again reelected to the presidency of the United States of America.